My best, but I got to invite these billions of people in. Here we go. There we go. Ha! We're back. You know, I think it's tied for how many people. There's a billion people watching in the Bay Area, very satisfying, and about a billion people watching on YouTube. My name is Greg. I'm some guy that does yoga on the internet. Boy, that's an exclusive thing, isn't it? But I will say this in all humility, mine is the best by far because I do restorative yoga on a blue cloud and I have cats. And if you have something better than that, then I invite you to watch it, but I doubt it. So we're going to relax. If you don't have one of these blue cushions, then you haven't been watching and you haven't listened to my endless admonitions to get one of these things. So go in your bedroom, get the pets and the mate off, scrape them off, and just do this in bed. What kind of an offer is that? Anyway, we're simulcasting from the East Bay of California. Enough talking. We're just going to do some warm up. I am so sore, and I've got reasons for it. An hour on the drums. I walked 9 holes of golf today. I worked out last night, taught a yoga class yesterday. It's not easy being me, and I just pooped out about 7 holes into 9 holes and barely made it back to my car. Other way, 1. So do I need some restorative yoga? 2, if you're brand new, it's like, do this with your shoulders. This is the easiest, most accessible yoga class on the planet. 5, 6. Now, all my Bay Area friends are like circus performers, Olympic athletes. They're amazing. But if you're crispy in Cleveland or not so bendy in Baltimore, you are in the right place. I need some more room for my wings. Seriously, you guys, after 7 holes today, I was having a great round of golf, playing with a couple of cool cats that I just met. I was walking the golf course with my bag like a teenager. I was champion of the world. And right about the 8th hole, my body just said, that's it. You can't swing anymore. You have no more coordination. Nothing's going to save you. And it turned in to a cataclysm. But then I knew tonight is Thursday night yoga, so everything's going to be okay. One more. If you haven't started golfing, I wouldn't. Really, I just wouldn't do it. If you have started golfing, then yoga is your only hope to keep your body lively, springy, and fit. Now I'm going to turn to my left, right hand, left knee. Yoga and golf are both 4-letter words, and both will bring you to the heights of ecstasy and the disaster of utter humiliation sometimes. We need both. Little baby twist. Good, exhale, come on out. I'm gonna switch across to my legs. Turn to the right. Now, if you're watching for the first time, it's like, boy, that's a very simple twist. You're right. I teach a lot of very challenging yoga postures and movements, but on Thursday it's yin restorative, relaxing, because I need to heal. You just can't go 110% all the time. Good. Come out of that. Very nice. Sorry, there's some allergy stuff in the air. My bad. Plus, we're human in this class. Good. Head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way, 1. By the way, there's nothing more healing than doing yoga with your friends, people that you know and love a lot. Even if you're on Zoom, the love molecules go through the ether. 5, 6, 7. Good. Now, if you're brand new, believe it or not, we do 20 seconds of dropping your chin and closing your eyes and relaxing your much larger than average brain. Stop thinking. You're thinking too much. Me too. Always trying to figure everything out and plan everything so it goes perfect. And that is exhausting. And yet we'll always keep trying it. We want everything to go well and harmoniously and perfectly. Earth is not an easy planet. Okay, now I'm going to go back to this cross because it feels more normal for me. Today, because it's Thursday, unless you're watching it recorded, we actually have time for this beautiful head neck thing. Normally we don't. Right finger's back left corner. Just tilt your head to the right. You can take your time. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Stop thinking. Relax that left shoulder. Just exert a gentle, peaceful, but persistent weight of your hand, relaxing the left side of your neck, upper back. This is yin yoga. It takes time. It builds patience. Relax your mouth, especially if you have to smile at work, even when you don't want to. Good. Oh boy. I should do that more than once a week, but we're busy humans. Left finger's back right corner. Tilt. When you tilt, then you can drop a little. When you've dropped a bit, then you can tilt a little more. I call it tilt, drop, tilt, drop, tilt, drop. Right shoulder has a sandbag on it. Close your eyes. Be a calm, peaceful soul. Oh, big yawn. We're not even to the really relaxing stuff, but this ain't bad, man. I'll do this all day. Good friends. See now, if this is all we did we're 15 minutes in, if this is all we did, we'd be golden. But now it gets better. This is acupressure. It stimulates love, bliss, and joy. The wrist. We know what a sensitive point this is. It's where you put perfume. Well, not me. Good, and then happy cats. Now, my friends in the Bay Area, a lot of them invite their pets to do their yoga with them. That's very common. My cat is outside engaged in mischief. He'll be in a moment. Good, now take the heels of your hands into your hips and just I want you to push and smush a little. I want you to stretch your wrists and open up your hips and straighten your arms. I want you to get to know your body. Oh boy, that is tight. Good, now go forward, up, over, around. Now my Bay Area besties, they can straighten their arms when they go over the top. Don't compare yourself to my Bay Area friends. They're a bunch of yoga savants, wizards, and geniuses. If you're crispy in Cleveland or desperate in Dallas, you found your tribe. Good. Push yourself all the way down into your blue cushion. Drop your chin. Stop thinking. Stop thinking, damn it. Good. Now, especially if you're a golfer, most people never bend their wrists like this, but because I do, I'm pretty amazing, except the last 2 holes when I pooped out. Good. Now, put your upside down hands in here. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, leave me a comment. If you're a golfer and a yogi, I'd love to hear your feedback. I just entered my 70th year on the planet. I'm 69, but I started golfing 52 years ago. And because of yoga, I was playing with a couple guys exactly my age today, and I don't mean to make fun of them, but I'm going to make fun of them. It's like, do yoga up, over, and around and down. When you play golf, you have a choice of which tees. You can play the really long course. It's pretty cool how golf does that. But then they have these like pink and orange and purple tees, if like for older people. Nope, I play way back. And it works most of the time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're brand new, it's like, when does this warm up stop? When do we get to the laying in bed with like people feeding us peeled grapes and fanning us with peacock feathers? Pretty soon. That's an extra charge. Yeah, I'll come over to your house. I'll feed you peeled grapes and fan you with peacock feathers. You know, it's not a bad idea. Faster. Cup your hands at your heart. Be unusually happy for no reason. Just choose to be happy. You can't wait to be happy. You can't wait till it feels right. You just got to say, I choose to be a happy, joyful, and grateful soul. It's the only way to do it. Most people are just waiting to be happy. It's like, start now. All right. Now, in order to be really happy, we're going to include one of the 5 great poses tonight. And what's cool is this blue cushion really helps. And if you can't do it, here's squatting. If you can't squat on your feet, I'm squatting on my back. See this? Imagine me tipped over 90 degrees forward. I'd be squatting, right? Now, what I like about the blue cushion is I can crawl, because I'm crawling today, and I can put my heels on the 4-inch cushion. Now we're going to spend about a minute, 2 minutes of squatting. If you don't like it, too bad, because it's the most essential human posture. Some of my Bay Area friends love this. They have a wide feet. They got the elbows down on the floor, their booties down, their toes are in, their heels are out. They got the really flexy ankles. And again, one way you can moderate is by duration, how long you do it. Maybe you do this for 10 seconds and start to open this up again, and then you scream out an expletive, you're muted, and then you do it a little longer next time. But you want to get to the point where you could play chess, eat a meal, chat with a friend, play a video game, watch one of your programs, do everything while you're squatting. And if you can't, then start. I hate to be mean about this, but squatting is, young people squat all the time, little kids. When they drop their ball or their video game, they squat down to pick it up. They don't bend over at their back and break their back. Their body still works. Squatting down is the most natural way to get low to the earth that humans have ever invented. If you go anywhere in Asia, everyone's squatting, everyone's fine with it. If you go to America, everybody's sitting in expensive chairs. Good 30 more seconds. It's a struggle for me. To me, it's my ankles and my calves. If you're over 50 or 60, you might be, oh, it's my knee. My knee bothers me. It's like, well, just do it a little bit. Don't give up. Don't give up. If you give up, all is lost. It's all gone. You lose all of it. Now, what I like is I couldn't do this a while ago, but my squat's coming back. I could just sit comfortably without going ass over tea kettle and just stretch my legs out. Ooh, that feels good to stretch my knees out. Don't you like this? Isn't this the best yoga class ever? Good. Now, hands back, feet in. Now, we're going to rocket our buns up. These are crucial movements. I promise restorative yoga any second, but do this first. You'll be glad you did. Good. Now, pardon the next thing, but I'm gonna show it from the posterior view. Try to disregard that, sorry, but it's if you're really tight, your knees don't go out very wide, right? Because you're really tight. But just try to slide out a little more. And if you're brand new, you're just not liking this, and I understand. I've been there, but I'm sliding out further, widening out my feet a little more, and I'm just resting here and just stretching the you know what. And this is why I recommend doing this on the blue cushion. If you can go back and forth a little bit with your booty, you're going to get way deep into your stuff. If your crotch comes all the way down, just widen your feet out and really stretch it out like those dogs laying on the linoleum when it's really hot. Good, now I've warmed up a little bit. I can slide my knees out a little further, bring my feet out a little wider. I'm sorry if you're just tuning in and this is what you're seeing. I apologize. Okay, I think I've tortured you pretty bad so far tonight. So now, the best feeling thing ever are cats and cows. Everybody likes cats and cows. You sink down, your chin rises, your booty lifts, you exhale, tail feathers tuck under, drop your chin. So good for you to open up your spine. My class is sub-themed yoga for over 45, and honestly, that's most of my clientele. That's fine, because they have way more money than the people that are under 45 generally. Ups and downs. Now here's an interesting pose, and I'll show it the easy way if you're tight in Tennessee or not crispy in Cleveland. I'm bringing my knees and my ankles together, and maybe you're really tight and you can't get down into a very small ball. Just try to get into the smallest ball that you can. And I don't need this. I can get down pretty small. Rest my head, arms down by the side of my body. I just want to know how small you can get. If you have little kids or you have grandkids, they experts at getting really small. Now, one thing you can do to moderate, just have your elbows out, and that takes some of the weight out of your ankles, knees, and hips and back. This is why we use this blue cushion, because it disperses the pain and the pressure so that you can open up and get flexible again. If you really get down deep, you can rest on one ear. Okay, you guys, that's a good warm up. So now we're probably going into the first real restorative pose. And I do recommend a big pillow, the big cushion on the back of your couch, or an actual official yoga bolster. But this is child's pose. Now, we just stretched our groins. My knees are out wide, but my feet are staying together. I'm sliding my pes in. And this is now we're into restorative yoga. Now we take our time. Okay, I promise 2 minutes at least. If you're really flexible and your crotch comes down, then you don't need the bolster, but the bolster really helps tighties. Okay. I just want you to sink down, knees wide, feet together, booty back, crotch drop, Armpits spread, arms long, head wherever it feels best. 2 minutes. Restorative yoga is spending 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 minutes in a pose that's really nicely supported and just letting your nervous system down regulate, pacify, calm. I've already felt my crotch drop like 2 more inches. I almost have my quote unquote crotch all the way down. I'm going over to my other ear. I'm extending my arms all the way out, kind of peeling my fingers over the edge and pulling in and spreading my shoulder blades really wide. This feels great. Okay, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Now, I admit this next pose, if you're brand new and you're older than 45, you may not just be able to sit back. My knees are really wide, my toes are together, my heels are sort of spread open, my quote unquote butt cheeks are down on my heels. I understand this might be too much crease for you, but if you can, hands behind, and now take your Elvis and totally thrust, lift up. Now, this is what keeps you young and frisky and happy and perky, is really stretching the front of your body. Good. And sink down out of that. Now I'm moving this bolster off to the side for a moment. I'm crawling forward. And now I'm asking you to bring your feet together like this. Fold your toes under. And now, as I sink back, my knees are out really wide. And for this version, my toes are together. My heels are together. And I'm just dropping my upper body, my elbows, down inside of my knees. I understand if you're new, this can be done on the back, this exact same posture. It's a terrific stretch of your ankles, feet, and knees. And I can lengthen my spine out. Now, I admit this next thing is torturous. It is for me. But with my toes folded under, I sit back on my foldy under toes. Now, I have friends in the Bay Area, big smiles. They can text friends. My toes don't fold like this. Yoga is not always doing exactly what you want to do, but we do what's really good for us. And that's the thing. This is restorative yoga. Good, now I'm really looking forward to turning my feet over and cooling them off. That's plantar flexion. And now with all that I've done, this is as much as I can drop my booty down in between my heels. My knees are getting a deep crease. And because of the blue cushion, I am really down in here. And this describes youth. This describes your chronological age in relation to your actual age. Back on your hands. Now extra super blast off with your crotch. I want to hear zippers squeaking as you lift up. Lift up. Good. All right. Now, enough on our knees. I'm crawling forward. This is a fun transition. Toes are folded under, and I have a seat. And we stretch our legs out. 20-year-olds, no problem with that transition. 45, yeah, I know. I know. Now, when you have your legs extended out, if you're looking at me from the side, now my arms are forward of my face and my chest is caved back. What's cool is when you can get your chest forward and get your arms back behind your head and push your palms straight up. Straighten your elbows and your knees. Good. Release out. Now I'm putting my fists behind me because I'm always flexing my wrists like this and this and this. But sometimes I do a fist because I want really strong wrists. Lift up. And if it's too much on your wrist, moderate, okay? Good. Come on down. Now, if you're a Bay Area bendy, you may not need this, but if you're brand new and you're one of my millions of YouTube followers, thank you first. I'm putting a blanket underneath my neck, even though I'm using a blue cushion as well. This is one of my favorite restorative poses. We're on our back. Yay. My neck is supported. Now, my right knee comes in. And just take your knee around, open up your booty. Other way. Now, if you're tight in Tennessee or desperate in Dallas, your knee only comes into here. That's okay. If you're bendier, lift up, get your left elbow around, get your right elbow around your right knee. And if you're bendier than that, really lift up, get your left elbow up over your right knee. Then it's a challenge for me to relax. Oh my God, my head down. It's a big stretch for me. If you just want to do restorative yoga, easy, really easy, just have your right elbow. That's okay. Let your shoulders sink. Drop your chin. Take your time. This is a way bigger stretch than most people think. And I invented this elbow up over your knee thing while you're on your back. It really, really goes into the layers of your body. And if you're really bendy, there's a version for you. The opposite elbow over the opposite knee. In this case, left elbow over right knee. Good, big inhale together. Exhale. Good, now I'm releasing, I'm bringing my knee in. Now, if you're really tight, you can't grab your right big toe. It's too far away. That's okay. Just lace over the top of your right hamstring and kind of work this movement. Just exhale and stretch, inhale and bend. Exhale and stretch, inhale and bend. Now, of course, this can go all the way to torture, but I'm just going to grab my right big toe and I'm going to try to bring my right knee down to my blue mat. My knee is bent. This is called archer's pose. Obviously, I'm pulling the bow and arrow down. Can I get my knee all the way down? Nope. Could I back in the day? Yes. Good. Now we're going to do the same stretch that the easier pose is. Inhale, lift up and bend your knee. Exhale, straighten. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, bend the knee. Lift up, stretch. Exhale, straighten. 1, 2, 3. One more of those. This is restorative and big flexibility. Knee is bent. Exhale, stretch. 1, 2, 3. Good job, you guys. Now, release that leg, obviously. I'm going to kind of slide over to the other side of my cush. My neck is happily supported. Left knee comes in, do some circles. You hang out with me, your tushy is going to be Academy Award quality. Other way, you've heard the phrase yoga butt. That's not why we do yoga. We do yoga to get conscious contact with the infinite, but a side effect is a healthy, happy tushy, which is great, I think. Good. Now, if you're really tight, you're just barely pulling your knee in. If you're medium, you're getting your left elbow up over your left knee. And if you're a Bay Area bendy, you might be working on lifting up and really straight jacketing your right elbow up over your left knee. That's a lot for me. I'm going to try it tonight. See what happens. Got it. Now this makes it so I kind of can't breathe, but then I'm going to breathe into it. My left hip is going to relax. My chin is going to drop. My right leg is going to extend. My shoulders are going to release. I'm punishing myself a bit for the way I played the last 2 holes today. Big inhale, even though it's hard. Exhale, release. Good. Now, you're a brand new student. You got your hands underneath your hamster, and you inhale and you bend and you exhale and you squeal in pain as you straighten it out. I want you to inhale and exhale. Do that a few times. If you've been with us for a while and you can grab your left big toe, then do archer's pose. I'm trying to bring this leg all the way down. You can see my right thigh bone and my left thigh bone are trying to get to a 180-degree relationship. In other words, in the same line. If I was really flexible, I could straighten my left leg without moving my thigh, but that's for the contortionist people. I know many of them. They're fun to party with. Good. Now try this. Lift up, bend the knee, inhale. Exhale, straighten. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, bend the knee. Lift up, soft, squishy. Exhale, straighten. 1. Do I straighten out all the way? Nope. Trying. Good. Inhale, bend. I just want you to do the best you can. Exhale, straighten. 1, 2, 3. Good. Release that foot. Now, just for a moment, pretend we're done. Just stretch out all the way. Jiggle your buns. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. Just do a minute of nothing. I want you to do nothing. Don't just do something, lie there. Good. One more thing on our back in this position. My neck is supported. Now, remember we did some squatting stuff at the start. Since we've done that, I have my knees and my feet together. If you're built a particular way or have a large body mass, as you bring your knees in, they tend to widen out. But I'm trying to bring my knees in and keep my knees together. It's hard for me. Really bendy people, no problem. But the more your knees come in, the more you bring them in. Then if you lift your head, neck, and shoulders, your knees will come in further. And then from here, this might be it. But if you can get your elbows up around your knees, and then to the degree that you can, I'm squeezing my knees in together. That goes deep into my lower back. And I relax my shoulders. My head is supported. My feet are flexed. And this is a brilliant restorative yoga pose. If you're really tight, just bring your knees in as far as you can. If you're unbelievably bendy, cross your wrists, grab your feet. There's a lot of exotic variations, but just let yourself resolve into a little ball. Now, why am I doing this? For a variety of really good reasons, but it's also a sneaky way to make the best twist ever. Because now I'm going to do my best to let go of my knees and keep my knees right there. Most people, their core strength is lacking. If they let go of their knees would go shooting out. But our knees are in, and now I'm just bringing my knees down to my right. Isn't that clever? And it's a good tight little ball that brings more twist to the spine. Head is supported. My arm pins my knees down. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm having a moment. I'll have what she's having. Relax into happy twist. Don't worry if your left arm, most people aren't bendy enough. If you're way out, good for you. Otherwise, take it slow. Support your head. By the way, if you're one of my millions of followers and you're one of the thousands that play golf, this is the best post golf stretch anywhere on the internet. Good big inhale. Exhale. Good. Now I'm bringing my knees back in. I'm bringing my booty to the middle. Now I'm bringing knees in, squeezing in. I'm going to reach up. I want to reestablish this knees deeply in, booty drop, shoulders relax, spine lengthening just for a moment. Good. Now do your best when you release your knees that they stay right there. Ding. They stay there. Now, sweep them over. Boop. And my spine slowly melts open. Lower spine, chest spine, shoulder spine. Right arm barely makes it down. My head is sinking into the blanket. Crack, crack, crack. Big inhale together. Exhale, melt open like cats in sunbeams on sunny days. Okay, so the knees come back up, and I'll sit up with you for a moment. I want to talk to you a little bit. Now, here's the deal. This next pose, it's either super easy, super ecstatic, with unbelievable euphoria, or it's a pain in the ass and you don't like it, or it's somewhere in between. So that covers everybody. So what I'm doing, for me, it's right in between. So what I do, my Bay Area bendy friends, they just do this flat on their back. I build an incline. And all my students, if you've been with me for a long time, they know that this is the fountain of youth. Even if you can barely do it, I'm backing up to it. My feet are again. Fold your right shin under like this. See that? Shin under. I'm on my right shoelaces. Left knee out to the side. I understand if you're brand new, you can't lean back. I just want you to sit here and breathe into it and open up this part of your body. It'll change everything. Bay Area bendies have already gone splat all the way on their back. Left leg extends out. It's called Supta Ardha Virasana, and it really does. It's kind of a milestone for yogis. So my version is supported like this, and I do not rush it. For 69 years old, I am kicking some ass here. Just 2 minutes on this side, okay? I'd really like it if you're on the top of your right ankle. You weren't on the inseam with your toes pointed out to the side. This is the better version. It stretches the top of your ankle, safer for your knee. If you're super bendy, do the exotic supermodel stuff with your arms back over your head. If you're brand new and you can only do it for couple 15 seconds or so, just do it a little bit. Get your body back used to these movements, and your body will really respond to this. I can stretch my left leg out now. That's an improvement. My arms are now back over my head. I am very grateful that my body will move like this. Good. Now we've done very good work for ourselves. There is a counter pose. So you bring your spine up. The brilliance of pose, counter pose. I put my hands on this cush behind me. This gives me extra super pelvic grinding, lifting, hips up, chest up, head back. This is for being young and fun. Lift up. Push it up, lift it up. And come on down. Now, this is only for my Bay Area friends. If you're watching on YouTube in Libya, don't do it. Turn to the right and grab yourself and get a big twist to the right. Bay Area friends, right arm behind your back. I want to see your right arm go all the way around and grab your left shin. And if you think that's not possible, you should see my Bay Area friends. I wish my 60-year-old golf buddies would do this, but the odds of that, 0. Ha! All right, come on out. All right, now stretch your pins out. If you're checking your clock, I respect your time. One more on this side, then 8 minutes of Shavasana. Yay. Right knee out to the side, fold your left shin under. Boop. Now I slide back in. I make sure my lower back is supported. If you're crispy in Cleveland, desperate in Dallas, can't move, don't lean all the way back. Just lean over to the right. Let your ankle, knee, and hip open up. And as you lean back, your breath is going to go, that's far enough, thank you. If you can go splat all the way with your arms over your head and your right leg out, then we need you. I take my time. Oh, okay. All right. Some people after work or a long, hard day, they go to the bar or just these ways to try to escape the stress and pain. If they would just do a little yoga instead with us. Oh, my right leg goes squirting out. That's a good sign. Left hip is dropping. One arm back over my head. God and the angels are cheering when you're doing this. They're so happy that you are doing yoga and reminding yourself of the freedom and liberation that is our true nature that we so completely forget when we're down here on Earth. Earth is a very challenging planet to be on, but we're only here for a little while. Good job making yourself healthier. My right knee comes in, my right foot comes in. And then I put my stuff back here. And this is for the youth. Up you go. Serious, belt buckle, up. Serious, tail feathers, elevating. Chest up, head back. Exhale, come on down. Now, if you're not in the Bay Area, you don't have to do this. Get a happy twist over to the left. If your left arm goes behind your back into some weird exotic place, then show off. It's not showing off if you can do it. Good, I'm starting to feel my life coming back after the last two holes today. We all need restorative yoga, kids. Inhale, exhale, come out of that. Thank you, God, for yoga and ibuprofen. It's the strongest stuff I take. Now, everybody but Helga, 7 or 8 minutes. I want you to get all the bolsters, the lavender, the chloroform soaked eye pillows. I want you to relax back. I'm saying goodnight to Helga because Helga ditches. Everybody else, don't you dare not do Shavasana, and I'll do it with you. And I won't bother you for 7 minutes. Oh, yeah. Now, when I do it, blanket underneath my head, bolster underneath my knees. If I had a lavender eye pillow, I probably wouldn't use it. And here we go. Don't skip this. if you're brand new, the ancient yogis that developed yoga, they said at the end of all of this, it was positively sacred, holy, and humble and reverent to just to take a few minutes, generally 6 or 7 minutes, and put your body on a cloud and go floating away from Earth for a few minutes. Because Earth is a tough planet, but yoga makes it not only tolerable, it makes it peaceful, and then it makes it joyful. By the way, if you're kind of new and you get the feeling it's getting really spacey and weird and you're leaving your body, that's entirely natural and normal, and don't fight it. It's your body going, it's your spirit going back home. Surrender to it. Okay, there's that guy's voice from a long ways away. Take your time. Begin to breathe back toward your skin. No rush. Good. Now feel how nicely your body is melted in, and when you're in this very absorbent, receptive state, wiggle your fingers and toes and circulate. I am a calm and peaceful soul. Circulate that affirmation prayer through your mind and body. If you'd like to be a calm and peaceful soul. Good. Circulate feel good around your body. Good. Curl over on your right side. Take your time. Love all over yourself. Dr. Greg prescribes loving all over yourself. Good. Now we sit up together, slow, patient, and peaceful, doing our best to keep our eyes closed. Yogis have a beautiful way of concluding. Hands come to the heart, head bows. We might be separate physical creatures, but we're all made of one source, one essence, one spirit. And we find that together. And in that place is immeasurable joy, peace, love. So all together we say, Namaste. As always, I bid adieu to my YouTube friends. Thank you for helping the channel grow. Me and Looney and I really appreciate it. Helps us to take grammar lessons, and it helps us to buy Friskies. So thank you for liking and subscribing. It's helping us to grow. And it's my goal to spread yoga to everybody who thinks that they can't do it or don't have the time or they got some reason. We can do it. We just proved it. So see you guys next time. Now for a hello, half the Bay Area friends.